Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support on the channel. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings as well as other services that I do provide. Just keep in mind that I will never reach out to you through the YouTube comments or on any type of social media to offer you readings or any other services. If someone is reaching out to you, especially if you did not ask for them to do that, just know that it's a scammer. Do not send that person money. Do not message, contact them, block them, report them, or ignore them, whatever you are comfortable with. I only have one email address that you can book readings with me, and that is always listed in the description box for those of you that would like to book with me, okay? So today's pick a card reading is one that was subscriber requested, and I just posted, I think it was it Monday? It might have been on Sunday night or Monday, where I let you guys know that I was going to be out of town on vacation, and to leave your ideas for future readings. So this is the one I was just kind of scrolling through there right now. So if you do have an idea, you can always leave it on the community tab. I try to go through the comments to see if anybody has left like ideas. Really, I'm here to help you, I'm here to help you. So whatever readings you guys feel would serve the collective as a whole, I'm all about that. I'm all about doing what readings you guys feel like you guys need. So if you have an idea, just leave it in the comment section there, especially with the post that I just did, asking you guys to leave your comments there, okay? So our pick a card topic today is what is improving in your life? What is now improving or starting to improve in your life, okay? So we do have three little objects here. Pile number one is going to be this little chakra selenite wand. Okay, it has a bunch of copper wire wrapped around with the little crystals that are here, the colors of the chakras. Okay, that's going to be for pile one. Pile two is going to be this Labradorite crystal. Okay, that's for pile two. And then pile three is this little, I'm going to call it a copper crystal wand or something like that. Copper crystal wand. Okay, that's going to be for pile number three. But I am going to be adding in a card for you guys to help you with choosing. If you guys already know, just based off of the objects that are there, you're more than welcome to go ahead to write to the timestamp. But I am going to be adding one of these in to help you to choose for those of you that need a little bit more to help you tune into your intuition. So let's see, what is now improving in your life? Let's pull a card for pile number one, Spirit. What is now improving in pile number one's life? And if you do feel drawn to more than one pile for this reading, that is perfectly okay for today's topic. Okay, so go with whatever your gut feeling is telling you. What is now improving in pile number one's life, Spirit? Okay, so it says we're all mad here, and it says everyone is a little different. Okay, that's going to be for pile one. Let's do for pile number two. What is now improving in pile number two's life? We have curiouser and curiouser, and it says discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and also curiosity. So that is going to be for pile two. And let's pull something for pile number three, Spirit. There we go. We have the mermaid and the turtle, and it says an elder will teach you. Okay. So try to keep like that. Okay, so pile one, we have this card here. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. And that is with your little chakra wand. That's for pile one. Pile two, we have curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. That is with this Labradorite. Pile two. And then pile number three is the mermaid and turtle. An elder will teach you. And that is with my little crystal coppery wand here for pile number three. Okay. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on crystals, objects, the artwork on the cards, whatever you feel intuitively drawn to the most. Timestamps are down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, Pile 1. So those of you that resonated with card number 23, we're all mad here. And it says everyone is a little different. Okay, and that is with this little chakra wand here. So we're asking today, what is now improving in your life, right? Things starting to get better. What is improving? Okay, the first message that I'm kind of intuitively getting from this is that your level of confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth is something that is improving, because I feel like you are, I don't know, it kind of gives me this vibe for some of you. I'm getting like no longer feeling like you need the validation of others. You're not worried about what another person's opinion of you is. You're realizing that you're not for everyone. If you don't fit in, you're okay with that. You're okay with that. You don't feel the need to kind of, it almost makes me feel like those of you that might even spend time around certain people where you recognize, okay, we're different, but not feeling to the point where like you're like, oh my goodness, like why don't I fit in here? Why don't these energies align? Why do I feel different from this person or that person? And I feel like it's more or less you're learning how to accept you are different from others and you're not bothered by it. It's more or less like you feel more comfortable, more authentic in your own skin. And so I feel like a lot of what is improving is yourself, the way that you feel about yourself, the way that you may even respond to other people. Or, yeah, it just makes me feel like overall something's changing within you. Like you're starting to see yourself in a better light and not apologizing for feeling different or being different or feeling like you have to fit inside of a little box to please others. It's more or less like I am who I am. I'm not apologizing for it. If our energies don't click, if they don't vibe, I'm okay with that. Okay, you're understanding that, especially with we're all mad here. It's like everybody's got their thing, right? No one's perfect. None of us are perfect. We all have our own shadows. We all have things, our little quirks and things that we are who we are. So to me, this is a lot of self-acceptance for you, Pile 1. You're learning to accept yourself, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, so let's see what else. For pile number 1, I love this. This is being, definitely more confident in yourself. Okay, so what is now improving? What is getting better in pile number 1's life? What is getting better? What's improving in pile number 1's life? We have the 5 of Wands, and this is wanting to come out in reverse, so I'm going to leave it like that because I feel like it fits. But anyways, the 5 of Wands is, if you can see all these little witches that are together in a room, they all look like they're not getting along, right? They're like, no, we need to do this way. The other one's like, no, we should do it this way. So the 5 of Wands is conflict. Okay, it is challenges, it is strife, it is differences, it is incompatibility, whether that be family members, friends, even these cats are fighting down here, right? So the 5 of Wands in reverse is about being able to overcome conflict, being able to overcome challenge, to stay away from drama, to, so this makes me feel like what's improving in your life is that you're recognizing where your differences are with other people and not feeling like you have to try to force friendships. You have to try to force relationships. It's more or less like choosing a path of less resistance, choosing a path that is not bringing about arguments and tension and stress and fighting. It's like you're what do I want to say about that? It's kind of like you're choosing to take the high road. You're choosing to rise above the BS. You're choosing to stay away from situations with people or certain friends that are just kind of like not your tribe. You know, like I'm not going to try to force this to work. I'm not going to force this friendship. Or I'm not going to force getting along with people. If I don't get along with them, I don't get along with them. And that's like, you know, it's like you're giving less, you know what, pile one. There is just, yeah, not giving a you know what. And we're okay with that. We feel more at peace, you know, with allowing somebody else like to come into our life to kind of throw us off balance. It's like recognizing I'm going to rise above it. And that could even be conflict that you have in your environment with other people. It may even be what you feel inside yourself, you know? Okay, so what is now improving? Less drama, less BS. Let's see. Celebrating your differences even, right? Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. What is now improving? What's getting better in pile number one's life? We have the Ten of Swords. What is getting better? The Ten of Cups. I like that. So for some of you, it can even be healing relationships, healing family situations. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that because with this, I almost wanted to say the Hermit. Maybe some of you have been spending a lot of time healing and reflecting upon things. What's important? Like, is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? You know? So the Ten of Cups, if you look at this, they look like they're this happy family that's just kind of sitting here having a picnic out by the little stream or river here. And the Ten of Cups is a beautiful card, you know? So I feel like balance is kind of like in a way restored here. The way that I look at this, balance being restored. Lots of healing, okay? Letting things go. Things that bother you. It's like no more being concerned with stuff that maybe, I don't know, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago would have really bothered you. It's like you're getting to this point, I feel like, where there's a lot of maturing happening for you, a lot of understanding, a lot of acceptance, you know, of certain people, even family situations, relationship situations. You're seeing people for who they are. I feel like you're far more disciplined, grounded, and taking your time, even with building connections with people, building relationships, whether they be romantic or even family situations. Okay. Let's see what else here. What is now? And I feel like because the Ten of Cups ultimately is a beautiful card. It's about happiness and joy and fulfillment. So to me, with being able to let some of these things go, or most all things, right? You feel happier. You feel more content. You feel more fulfilled with life because no more are you putting so much energy towards situations that are taking away from you or throwing you off balance. What is now improving in your life, pile number one? What is getting better in pile number one's life? And that may even be something that as you heal and as you let go, right, of certain things, it helps to improve your relationships, right? Maybe you fight less with a partner. Maybe you have less disagreements. Maybe you're able to resolve conflict for some of you. You know, bring an end to pain, bring an end to suffering, bring in an end to certain things and living a life that feels more fulfilling for you. Okay? On the path to that Ten of Cups if you're not quite there yet. What is now improving? What is getting better? We have Judgment. Yes, I love this because Judgment, look at her, how she's kind of dancing, she's singing, she's playing this flute. There's all this music that's coming out. Judgment is literally rebirth. It's renewal within inside of you. Judgment is also where we look back on our life. We do life review here. We look at our past. We look at the stuff that we're holding on to. Are we holding on to resentment? Are we holding on to anger? Are we holding on to pain? Are we holding on to suffering? What is the energetic baggage that we're carrying? Judgment is where we let it go, right? That resentment that you've been holding on to from somebody from 3rd grade that stole your milk carton, or, you know, something like just something that you're holding on to from the past, you know? It could be something as simple as that, or it could be something that was a trauma that you went through. This is now being able to let these things go so that you feel free, right? Free to put and direct your energy towards what matters, you know, which ultimately leads you to a more fulfilling life, right? Because we're either stuck in the past or we're worried about the future. It's like you're present. You're present. You're learning how to be present, right? Let's see what else. What is now improving in pile number 1's life? What's getting better, Spirit? What is getting better? 9 of Wands. I feel like for many of you, look at how she's kind of backed into this tree here. She's like on guard. She's already wounded here. She's got that bandage on her head. All her other little wands here are smoking because she's already put forth so much energy towards something. Right now, she's only got 2 wands left. She's like, come on, come at me, right? Bring me something else, universe. The 9 of Wands is about resilience. It's about resilience. So many of you, I feel like you could have, right? You could have gone through a lot, but you're still standing. You're still here, right? I feel like it's putting you in a place where you are being shown just how strong and resilient you really are. You know, the power that you have within you, even though you go through challenging situations, you're still here. You made it, right? You've made it through all the things that you've already gone through, everything that is behind you, that is in your past, you've made it. Okay? Maybe a little battered, right? A little broken, but you're still here. And you still have the potential to bring about that level of happiness, fulfillment, joy in your life by being able to release, by being able to resolve. Okay? What is now improving in pile number 1's life? What is improving? What is getting better? 6 of Cups. I feel for many of you, you're doing a lot of healing with your past. Okay? Healing with your past. It's like the 6 of Cups can be a very beautiful energy of nostalgia and memories and beautiful things that we think about in the past, right? We're letting go of all the difficulties, right? Because with judgment is a place where we look at the stuff we've gone through, we make peace with it so we can let it go, right? We're not bringing that baggage with us moving forward. So when we can let it go there, we take the love with us and we take the lessons. Everything else stays in the past, right? It leaves you feeling a lot lighter spiritually, energetically. Look at her, Temperance. She's aligned. She's in balance. It's like you guys are transmuting a lot of this energy, maybe for some of you, wounds from the past, whether they be past relationships, childhood, past relationships, you know? She's kind of like in her little pose here, and she's like, nothing is going to rock my energy anymore. Right? She's balanced. So yeah, to me, this is a much more balanced energy that you guys are moving into, or already, right? In this place where things are improving. She looks very zen, very grounded. Right? Even though this little cat just kind of like dumped this little cupcake or ice cream right behind her, it's like she's unbothered, right? So to me, it's kind of like you're not allowing, like I said, things that maybe once have made you feel like I need to stress out about this, I need to worry about this. It's like you're just letting go. There's a lot of energy of surrender here, of allowing things to be what they are, not trying to force things, not trying to, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like this more peaceful, calm, balanced part of your life that you're experiencing or will soon experience. What is now improving in pile number 1's life? We've got the Three of Cups, the Tower, and the Hierophant. Yes. So I'll make sure all this fits. Okay. With the Three of Cups energy, some of you are improving your friendships with people. You're improving the connections, the support that you have of other people. This could even include you making new friends. Okay. The Six of Cups can also be what's improving is, yeah, a lot of your connections with others. Okay. Friendships, maybe family situations, romantic partnerships. The Six of Cups is a beautiful energy of giving gifts of the heart, kindness, sharing. You could even be having other people gift you things, having other people give something nice to you without you even asking for it, you know? Or you may find yourself in that place where you're like, wow, you know what? I really want to help this person, or I really want to give to this person, you know? I'm seeing the Tower energy here, and she looks like she's happy with that Tower, I will say, because she's got her little magic wand here. Like, yeah, I did that. I broke that down. You know, the Tower is about releasing. It is about releasing something that is not serving, something that is out of alignment, right? Basically something that's being destroyed. I mean, the Tower can even be epiphanies, realizations that we have about stuff that we need to let go of, right? So this can create a lot of upheaval in our life, but for the right reasons, right? It's spirit kind of helping to redirect us towards our true path. I'm also noticing in this Hierophant energy here too, they also look like they're sitting down, very meditative, very balanced. So many of you could also be releasing certain beliefs. Like your beliefs are changing. That's what's improving. Your beliefs and the way that you look at things is changing. Okay? Which is a beautiful thing. So you might find yourself, as you are more in alignment, you might find that you're radiating a different energy. You're putting out a different vibration. And with that new vibration, in comes the right people. Different sets of friends, higher vibrational romantic connections, or even you, especially for those of you that are already partnered, aligning with somebody who's a better match for you. Okay. Some of you might even have mentors come in. You could even be in a place where you have gained so much knowledge and so much wisdom that you are then in a place where you can start teaching or even sharing that wisdom with others. Okay. Which is something truly beautiful here as well. Okay. So let's pull some more cards here. Let's see what else, Spirit, for pile number 1. What is improving in their life? What is improving in pile number 1's life? Okay. So we have, wow, we have keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. Like I said earlier, some of you are learning to pick your battles. You're learning, is this worth a fight? Is this worth the drama? Is this worth my energy? To me, this is you being more in control, more self-control, more control of the ego versus allowing the ego to control you. Keep your temper, right? Don't allow anger to rule you. So maybe some of you are learning to just let stuff go, more or less. Instead of, like I said, for some of you, I feel like letting go of a lot of the stuff that maybe would have bothered you. Not that you're being like, not that you're purposefully ignoring certain people's behaviors, or that, you know, especially if they're like doing something really wrong, like mistreating you or something like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying more or less that you're learning to let less stuff get under your skin. Stuff that would have really upset you or triggered you or stuff like that. It's like you're not being triggered in the same way anymore. You're learning to just kind of, you know, also understand, especially with everyone is a little different, right? Differences of opinion with other people. Like I said, vibrational differences that you might find, especially if you're on a spiritual path and you're working and you're a very spiritual person, you're going to notice a big difference in your energy and the energy of sometimes people around you. Okay? So sometimes that can be something that is quite triggering, you know, where you feel like, whoa, I don't vibe with this energy anymore. And it's not to say that you have to, you know, completely cut that person out of your life, because they could be a family member, they could be a romantic partner, you know, but it's more or less you learning how to just kind of let less bother you and get under your skin. Not that you're suppressing it or that you're not speaking up and speaking your truth, but more or less you're learning how to be more in control of yourself and how you respond, how you react, you know, to certain people or situations, which I feel like is, you know, helping you in a way to surround you with people who are loving, who are supportive, who are also coming in with a much more balanced energy. We have the snow angel here, and it says the signs are with you already. So many of you, you're already starting to see how things are improving in your life. You're seeing certain signs from your spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, with maybe different paths that they're helping to lead you towards, or even confirmation that you're on the right path or making the right choices and decisions. It's like you're already seeing how things are improving for you. Some of you have already, right, have had people give you gifts, or have been on the receiving end of somebody else's act of kindness towards you, or have met new people that are more friendly or more supportive, or have even noticed your family relationships start to shift or change, or even long-term relationships, marriages, things of that nature that are changing. It's like there's a lot that's being released here, right? Anything that's not really in alignment. Okay, so some of you already see that. We also have the Frog Princess, and it says, heed wise counsel and listen, right? So I feel like many of you, you're also getting a lot of intuitive downloads, messages from spirit, and you're learning how, you're seeing how what's improving is that your intuition. You're learning how to trust it more, which I feel like is an amazing thing. Maybe this is a lot of pausing before action, pausing before saying something, communicating something that you might regret later, certain choices or decisions. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing mortality, and it says life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So yeah, for many of you, I see what's improving here is your quality of life. Okay. You're seeing, you know, for some of you, quite literally, life is short, right? Life is short. It's too much to be able to go about life unhappy, dating the wrong people, employed at the wrong job, not the right friendships. It's like you're starting to recognize, I'm going to make time in my life for the things that truly matter, for the relationships, the connections that are truly deserving of my time and of my energy. I'm no longer going to waste my time and energy towards situations that are not adding to the quality of my life. And for some of you, maybe that means ending certain things, ending certain friendships, ending certain relationships, so that you are opening yourself up to what does, right? My time is too precious to deal with the drama. My time is too precious to deal with this relationship that's not in alignment, or this job that's not in alignment. Okay. Many of you, this could even be giving you the confidence enough to be doing things very differently in your life, right? Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. Which means based off of your choices and your decisions is the reality that you're creating to live in. If you don't like it, many of you are doing something about it to change it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore, and get a new job, or go a different career path, or choose to start dating someone else, or to, you know, maybe even, I don't want to be single anymore, I'm going to start dating again. Whatever choices you're making, you know, in your life, it's like you're recognizing that I want to do these things from this higher vibrational place, right? From what truly matters here. So let's see what else. Pile number 1, what is improving in your life? What is getting better for pile 1? What is improving for them? What is improving? We have go outside, and it says you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So many of you, what could also be improving is your connection to Mother Earth, to nature, to feeling called to spend less time, say, watching TV, or even scrolling through social media for hours and hours and hours. And what is it really doing for you? Is it making you happy? Is it making you feel fulfilled? You know, maybe for some of you, especially because I will say, even as a reader myself, in my free time, especially when I'm uploading clients' readings and uploading this pick a card for you guys, I like to do my own YouTube searches and check out other people's channels, you know, check out to see what other content is there. But I make sure that it's something that is really helping me, you know. I might check out like a psychologist's YouTube channel or learn certain things from there. Like, how is it adding value to you? So I feel like for many of you, again, your time is precious, right? What are you giving your energy into? Is it stuff that you feel is not in alignment for you ultimately? Or is it you're giving your time and energy into living your best life? And I feel like that's what's happening for you, is you're learning what matters, what's important, and truly allowing yourself to live, right? And live life to its fullest. So yeah, for some of you, could be strengthening the connection that you have to Mother Earth, to nature, to wanting to be outdoors, to wanting to go outside and just sit in the sun, or to go out at night and look at the stars, look at the moon, spend time near the birds and the trees and the river and the lakes and the forest, and something that kind of makes you feel at peace, right? Helps you to de-stress, helps you to connect back into your true nature by being able to create that bond and that connection to Mother Earth. Okay? So yeah, maybe some of you are like spending less time watching mindless TV shows, or cutting back on, you know, certain things, you know, that you know are just like not really healthy. Okay? So let's see if it's something that's helping you, right? Okay, so we have leap of faith here, and it says take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. So some of you are really, what's improving is you're having, like I said, more confidence in yourself to be able to go after the things that you really want in life, right? No longer feeling afraid to take a risk, to step out into the unknown. For many of you, stepping outside of the comfort zone. Okay, we have the High Priestess here, and it says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Like I said, for many of you, and I chose this, you maybe have already gone through so much in your life that you can now turn around at this place in your life with be able to instruct others, teach others. Some of you are natural teachers, okay? Natural teachers. Some of you hold a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom from past lives, okay? Let's see what else. We have energy work. Wow. It says life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So some of you, what's improving is maybe your healing abilities. Okay. Some of you may feel called to do energy work such as Reiki or other healing modalities. Okay. Some of you, this could be you're taking more time for self-care. You're working on healing yourself, especially for those of you that are Reiki practitioners. You could be doing your own Reiki sessions on yourself, or also going to another practitioner to have them do Reiki for you. But yeah, I feel like many of you are stepping into your healing gifts and abilities. It's like you're recognizing so much more, I feel like, about yourself and your gifts and your talents, your skills. It's like you're seeing all of this and you're just like, what is all this other stuff in my life that's not important? It needs to go. This is a lot of decluttering, right? It's kind of like you're waking up to who you truly are. Anything that's not aligned needs to go, okay? You have inner wisdom at the bottom, and it says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. So many of you, like I said, yes, you're learning how to. What's improving is your intuition, your inner knowing, okay? About where you need to go, where you need to be, who it's going to be with, who's staying behind, who no longer needs to be a part of your life, what needs to leave, what path you're taking. It's like it's all coming in for you, okay? So I'm going to do some of these tea leaves, but this deck is really large. So I'm going to split it in half, and we're going to do half from this one, half from the other one. Okay, so last messages, pile number 1. What is now improving in your life? What is getting better in your life, pile 1? What is improving? We have the hat. Let's get a couple from here. What is improving in pile number 1's life? What is getting better and improving? Wow. What is improving? That's a lot. Okay, so let's see what these are first before we go on to the other one. Okay, so we have someone is behaving stupidly. We have someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah, so again, like I said, there's this energy up here where some of you are recognizing what people are creating challenges, conflict, whether that be family, relationship, friends, coworkers. And then we have involvement with the law. Now that may resonate for some of you, but to me, this is also kind of like, I don't know, maybe for some of you learning to be more assertive. We have the Fly here, a period of ill health and depression. So many of you that have been feeling depressed, sad, lost, anxious, your mental health, your emotional well-being is something that is improving here. We have the Horseshoe with good luck. Okay, so things aligning better for you. We have, I noticed, both fair man and fair woman here. So this may not resonate for all of you, but we have a dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And the same thing for the masculine energy here. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So you might be blonde, gray, or white. This could be someone you're connecting to. Okay, it could be someone that you're having this issue with. So take it how it resonates, okay? This could be a mentor that's coming in. Like I said, for some of you, a teacher. It could be someone that you've literally, could be a family member, friend, romantic partner. We have the chain here, a chain of events that will affect your life. And then we have the hat. You'll be playing a different role. So many of you, like I said, you could be stepping into energy work, teaching, healing. Some of you might even be receiving kindness or generosity from a couple. For some of you, it could even be a couple here, or a man or woman who's giving you something out of the kindness of their heart. For overall, I feel like it's just putting you into a better energy. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What is now improving in pile number 1's life? Yeah, those of you that were dealing with financial difficulties, challenges, this is something that's improving here. We have romances in the air. Those of you that are open and available for new love, your love life is changing and improving. Your finances are improving. Disappointment in some affair, which I'm seeing some scissors here. So this makes me feel, I don't know, maybe you could be cutting ties with somebody that has been bringing in a disappointing energy, or if you have been feeling disappointing, it's kind of like your luck is changing, okay? We have the broken wishbone. It says wish will not be granted. So maybe there could have been something that you really wanted and it didn't work out, but there's a blessing behind that. There's something else that's better that you're coming into alignment with, okay? And then we have new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start, okay, which is beautiful energy for you. All right, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 1, and I'm seeing the successful outcome to your problems with the key at the bottom, okay? So many things improving you, much to look forward to for you, pile number 1, okay? That is all that I have for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with the Curiouser and Curiouser, it says discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Now, with this card, I'm kind of feeling, especially with our question today, what is improving? What is getting better in your life? This almost makes me feel like you guys are in this place in your life right now. Many of you are questioning everything. Which I feel like is a good thing, because I feel like you're delving more into discovering who you are as a person, or feeling at least inspired to to kind of go down that path of self-discovery. It's like I'm noticing that there's this clock behind her too, and it has the numbers 33 on it. There's a 4. So it makes me feel like maybe some of you are noticing a lot of synchronicity in your life. Maybe you're having a lot of dreams that have messages. Some of you might not be able to interpret them or understand them fully. And if that is the case, I would say try to keep a dream journal, even though you might not necessarily understand like everything or remember everything that happens in your dream. Write down what you can remember, even if it's a little thing. Because oftentimes our spirit guides, or the way that the universe will communicate with us, is going to communicate with us through other people, through signs, through numbers, through symbols, through synchronicities, through colors, the birds, nature, other people. Like, we have to be able to kind of put it all together. So don't feel like bad if you don't know what it means right away. Okay? If you don't know what it means. Just because the universe can also put it in a way where it's telling us story. It's telling us a story. And so there's little bits and pieces. And once we kind of look at everything together, we can feel like, wow, okay, now I get it. Now I understand what the universe is trying to say to me, right? So don't feel like if you don't get it right away, what it means. But yeah, to me, this is kind of like you, I feel like delving more into the self. Like very philosophical questions, I feel like, for many of you. Okay. Let's see. Pile number 2. What is improving? What is getting better in your life? What is improving and getting better in your life for pile number 2? What is improving and getting better in pile number 2's life? The Knight of Swords. Look at all these birds around this Knight of Swords. There's feathers that are floating around. And this Knight of Swords is on his broom, looking like he's moving through the air very swiftly, very confidently, like he's pointing and directing that sword forward, right? The Knight of Swords energy is very confident energy. So this makes me feel like you're being more confident in your actions, in your words, in maybe even getting certain things done. Okay, so let's see what else here. What is improving and getting better in your life, pile number 2? Maybe the way that you're able to follow signs, because all these birds around him with the little feathers that are floating around, it's like maybe for some of you, you're learning to trust more what you see, what you feel, what you hear from spirit, from your intuition, to feel confident about taking certain direction or action, you know, following the signs. You're asking the right questions. You're curious about figuring things out, finding your path, I feel like. What is improving in pile number 2's life? What is getting better? The 3 of Wands. Okay. I feel like for many of you, this is about your plans for your future. Like what you envision for your future, and being able to take the action that is required in order to manifest it and make it happen. Look at how she's got her little wand here, and she's standing right at the little edge here, and she looks like she's getting her wand and she's like creating something that's going to manifest in the future. So I'm kind of seeing that for you guys, is you're seeing signs here, you're asking questions, you're finding answers, whether you're seeking those answers within inside of yourself, or you could even be, I don't know, those of you that read tarot, you could be, you know, asking your tarot questions, your oracle cards. You could even be getting readings with other people, or, you know, even going to other people for advice or guidance. But I feel like a lot of it is coming from inside of you, where you are taking steps that are necessary in order for you to create the future that you wish to see, to manifest. What is improving in pile number 2's, pile number 2's life? I almost said 3. What is improving? What is getting better in pile number 2's life? The Hangman and the Fool. The Fool is about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, stepping out into the unknown, stepping outside of the comfort zone. And she looks like she's super excited to do that. right? We've got more birds that are surrounding her, right? Leading her, and they're like, come this way, right? The way that spirit leads us. So many of you are having like this powerful shift or change of perspective that is taking place within you. I feel like a lot of following synchronicities here. 3 of Cups, which is ultimately leading you towards, I feel like, some of you, your soul tribe, your soul family. Better groups of friends, connecting, supportive, loving people that you're being surrounded by, or even being introduced to people. You're having more fun in your life. You could be going out, having a good time, or being encouraged to by spirit. Let's see what else. What is improving? Maybe your quality of friendships. Okay, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Many of you, your career could be something that's improving. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, for many of you, it's putting in more work, more investment, more time and energy into the self. And for many of you, I feel like it's paying off in terms of your career. You're setting yourself up for success in the future. Financial stability, security, longevity when it comes to connections, whether that be business partnerships or long-term wealth, even connections that last a long time, quality relationships, connections with people. We have death. This is change. This is endings. Look at how this rope is kind of barely hanging on by a thread. Death is ready to cut it. Maybe for some of you, what's improving is you're releasing and closing the door. Look at how this door is closed behind death, and there's another one that's barely cracked open here, right? So many of you are acknowledging what things in your life you have to let go of so that you can open up that new door to new beginnings. There's a lot of change and a lot of transformation that is taking place within you because of this shift of perspective. Okay? You have the Page of Swords energy here. So to me, it's kind of like there's a lot of lessons being learned here for you. We've got the 2 of Wands. Okay. 8 of Cups is right underneath that as well. King of Swords. Let's take that. The Tower. Yeah, so there's like this huge epiphany, realizations that you guys are having about what needs to be released, what needs to be let go of. Many of you are recognizing what energetic burdens you're still carrying from the past and learning to cut those attachments, cut those ties to people. Many of you could even be at the point right now where you're making plans to let go or walk away from things that are not serving you, ready to create something new. Many of you are moving into a higher level of consciousness here with that King of Swords. There's a lot of clarity, many of you improving your connection to Source, your spirit team, about what needs to be released. And many of you are taking that into your own hands. You're having some type of huge, like a wake-up call, epiphanies, realizations about things that need to be surrendered, things that need to be released, things you need to walk away from. Many of you literally are setting out on a journey of discovering the self. Okay? Choosing to walk away from things I feel like that are not serving you. Okay. Let's see what else. Pile number 2. What is getting better? What is improving in your life? What is improving and getting better? Let's get one. Okay. So we have the Call of the Night, and it says daring, adventure, and excitement. So yeah, many of you, that you feel like there's this shift or this changing that's happening within you. Many of you could even be your soul calling you onto the next step, a new direction for some of you. Okay, wanting more excitement in your life, more fun. We have the beautiful little worm with take care of yourself. So many of you could be, what's improving in your life is the way that you take care of yourself or even put yourself first. Okay, we have Snow White here with purity. And then we have Once Upon a Midnight Jury, and it says creativity, genius, writing, expression, and an artistic flow. Okay, so to me, as far as what's improving in your life, a lot of this is happening within the self, But I feel like it's putting you into this energy here where you are tapping into your creative energy. Again, like I said, you're releasing things that are not in alignment. You're starting to see things clearly for what they are. I'm feeling some of you are going through a rebirth process. Maybe for some of you, you are learning how to really express yourself or finding ways of expression, whether that is literally writing. I mean, it could be painting, singing, dancing. It's like you're tapping into your gifts. You're discovering yourself. You're discovering your talents, abilities. I mean, some of you could be uncovering psychic gifts. We all have them. Okay? We all have psychic gifts. Some of our gifts are a little bit stronger, say, than the next person's, or a little different, right? But I feel like many of you are tapping back into your authentic, true nature. Okay? Let's see, pile number 2. What is now improving? What's getting better in your life? What is getting better in pile number 2's life? What is getting better? What is getting better in pile number 2's life? Okay, look at that. We have assertiveness. It says, this situation can be healed gently and with love. As you've requested, yet there is also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So maybe for some of you, literally how to find your voice. What's improving? You're finding your voice. Blockages surrounding any throat chakra. Look at that. Past life. The situation involves your past life memories. Maybe some of you are literally remembering who you are. Some of you could be cutting ties to connections with people that you have past life energy. That could be romantic partnerships. That could be certain friendships. That could even be family situations that you're bringing to a close, bringing to an end. So as you're able to release and let go of karma, right? We're done with those lessons. We're done with those people, with those situations. We can now get to work on living the life that we're meant to live with clearing this karmic energy here. Okay, so many of you could be clearing. I'm feeling past life energy with people. Okay. We've got quiet time, and it says take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So yeah, more self-reflection. It says see only love, and it says look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So many of you, love is a very high vibrational energy. Okay? So even if we have gone through some painful, challenging situations with people, you are shifting into an energy of love, which means I feel like maybe for many of you going through a heart chakra awakening, it could be that there's forgiveness here for some of you, forgiveness of things from your past. Even if someone has really hurt you, maybe there's been betrayal with a friendship or anything of that nature going on, that you are learning to let go. Okay? You're learning to heal, you're learning to release, you're learning to forgive. And this is, I feel like, bringing about more grounded energy for you, more healing, right? Seeing only the energy of love versus anger and resentment and, you know, all these not so great feelings that we could have towards another person, especially if they've hurt us in the past, right? But really, when we hold on to that energy, negative energy, it's only harming us. It's only, you know, causing setbacks with us being able to release, us being able to heal and let go. So when you can shift into the energy of love or compassion, and I'm going to give you guys an example. Let's just say that you are someone who's had a very difficult childhood or relationship with a parent, right? And that parent, you've gone through a lot with that parent. And so it could be that it's very difficult for you to really heal and forgive them for certain things that they've said or done or things like that. You're coming to a place now where all of these synchronicities and all these questions about your life and who you are and all these things that you're learning is that you are starting now to shift the way in which you see other people, which means that no longer are we going to look at mom and dad as this awful, horrible thing that we've gone through with them, but more or less is that we are seeing them from a higher level perspective as someone else who is just as, maybe like looking at them as someone who has their own unhealed child within themselves, right? Instead of creating that block and energy of having and holding so much of that negative energy towards them, you can look at them from the eyes of love. You can look at them from a place of compassion and forgiveness, because you see that it may also be a soul who is also struggling, who is also challenged on their own path, you know? And in no way does that say that what someone has done to you in the past is acceptable. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we can choose to take the high road. We can choose to look at things from a different perspective, okay? And forgiveness is definitely something that takes some time, okay? A lot of healing, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of acceptance. It does take time to get there, but it is possible, okay? So yeah, for many of you, I feel like you're shifting into a higher vibrational energy that's there as well, okay? At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing prosperity, and it says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So many of you, as you're releasing a lot of these things, you are opening up and clearing blockages with abundance for yourself, okay? Whether that is healing past life, relationship situations, family situations, generational curses, trauma, things of that nature. It's like you're opening up the blockages to abundance for yourself. So that's also something that's changing for the better for you. Okay. I'm going to use this tea leaf deck, but it is really large and it's hard to shuffle. So I'm going to split it in two. And we're going to do half from here and then half from there. So let's see, pile number 2. What is now improving in your life? What is getting better in pile number 2's life, Spirit? What is improving? What is improving? Success. Look at that. Success. What is improving in pile number 2's life? What is improving? That's a lot. Wow. Okay. So let's see what we have. We have January, which could be something significant for you. We have wealth. We have success. Wealth and success. Maybe some of you, January is significant. We have situation in the balance that require careful handling. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. We have a journey, either physical or mental. Okay. So maybe for some of you, your mental health could be improving physical health. We have feeling tied down or frustrated. This is something that's coming to an end for you. Okay. We have dealings or relationship with a man. Maybe for some of you, that has been something that has been creating a lot of stress for you. Okay. We have new opportunities, possibilities, and paths that are opening up for you. Money will be coming to you. We have career, money, wealth, right? Wealth, success, and career for you. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. And then we have depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. This is also something that's going away here, right? Something that's improving for you. So those of you that have been feeling depressed, sad, anxious, maybe for some of you, like I said, you could have been dealing with another person. We do have masculine energy coming through. Something that has been very troubling for you. Okay. This is basically Spirit saying here, there's going to be new opportunities. So for those of you where that does resonate and you've been dealing with a lot of negative, not so great stuff here, it could be that there's other opportunities that are coming in for you. Now, some of you, yes, it could be that situations do improve. I'm not going to say that's going to be for all of you though, because this is a general reading. Okay. Some of you may be literally dealing with someone that is kind of like this death card energy, right? Where you need to just cut the cord. Okay. Let's see what else. What is now improving? What is getting better in pile number 2's life? What is getting better for pile number 2? Okay, let's see. We've got the door. Opportunities are waiting for you. We've got work, achievement, and success. So that's pretty clear message for you, pile 2. Something's definitely improving for you in terms of your money and your career. Success is coming in. We've got the bell. We've got some type of announcement. We have the stork bringing in news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So some of you clearly, business is happening here. We have the handshake, a meeting with a stranger that could be important. This almost makes me feel like this could be like a job offer or improvement here. You will receive a gift. Okay, the star, guaranteed success. Wow. And we also have fear, worries, and tense situations. So this is something that's being cleared. Okay, for you guys. No more worrying, no more stressing, things improving, things changing. A lot of transformation that is also taking place within you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing a chair being filled, and it says someone new is entering your life. Okay, whether that's a boss, a new romantic partner, a new friend, we've got someone new coming in for you. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2, I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the mermaid and the turtle, it says an elder will teach you. Okay, so our question today is, what is now improving? What is getting better in your life? What improvements are happening? Things that are changing. So many of you with an elder will teach you. This could be a parent, it could be a grandparent, it could be a friend, someone that's entering your life, or somebody that may already be in your life, that may even be someone who's helping to change or shift your perspective on life or certain ways of thinking. It could feel maybe very loving, very supportive advice for you. So I want to see how this is kind of playing into your reading here. Hopefully this will stay. Okay, so let's pull the tarot and see. An elder will teach you. I mean, this may even be ancestors that come in through your dreams and give you some kind of guidance or messages or something like that. I am noticing that this turtle is breaking out of a shell. So maybe for some of you, it's like a rebirth or some type of transformation for you. A new beginning. Okay, pile number 3. What is now improving in your life? What is getting better? Pile 3. What is getting better in your life? What is improving? What is improving? The Queen of Wands. Wow. So many of you, this could be you stepping into a very powerful energy of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is about confidence, passion, creativity, charisma, definitely potential for being a leader. It's you, I feel like, very much stepping into your power. Okay. Let's see. Maybe for some of you, it's helping you to make choices, decisions, not to be afraid to let go of any negative thinking, right? I mean, it could even be somebody that inspires you, okay? Someone who is the Queen of Wands to you. Someone who embodies the Queen of Wands. This could be, you know, it could be your parents, children, a friend that you have, somebody that you see who is very successful, somebody who inspires you to become a better version of yourself. Okay? Someone who helps you even in a way to really look very carefully at your choices, your decisions, to bring about, I feel like, you acknowledging how you could be holding yourself back, because I am seeing the Strength card in reverse, which I'm seeing this kind of like as fear, maybe a lack of confidence. So where there is a lack of confidence and a lot of limitations, negative thinking, it's like I'm feeling there's somebody that's coming into your life that's making you start to see yourself differently. Okay. I am feeling it could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but this is somebody that is just bringing in this very, I feel like, strong energy here that's helping to break you out of this, okay? What is now improving in your life? The Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit in reverse, right? Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, I almost feel like many of you your careers could be improving. Your financial stability or security could be improving for you. Some of you, it's really, there's a lot of reflection happening here, I feel like, with the Hermit. There's a lot of you going within side of yourself. Those of you that have been, I will say, in Hermit mode too long, it's like you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that place of, which might be stagnancy for some of you. Too afraid to do something, too afraid to get something done, too afraid to pursue your goals. It's like there's this big shift of that's happening for you here. A big shift. Let's see what else. What is improving in your life? Pile 3. The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so many of you, the lack mentality or the scarcity mindset, the feeling of being helpless is changing. It's like no longer are you seeing yourself as helpless or as how do I want to say this? You're no longer seeing yourself as somebody who doesn't have the potential to pull themselves up. You know, it's kind of like you're changing the way that you feel about yourself and building up your self-esteem and your confidence in yourself. And it's helping you to shift away from this type of feeling of despair. You know, some of you could literally be, especially if you're quite literally like homeless or really struggling financially, you could be, I don't want to say there's codependency here because I feel like that could kind of go into being codependent. I feel like more or less you guys are learning how to stand on your own. You're learning how to be independent. So some of you could be breaking away from this poverty consciousness, or that there's this way of not being able to fix a financial situation or to get, say, out of debt or financial struggles, challenges. Some of you, I feel like you could have quite literally be someone who kind of isolates yourself a lot. A lot of isolation away from people. And although, yes, that can be very beneficial, it can also be something that's also detrimental. Because it can also be something where you don't have the confidence enough in yourself to actually go after your dreams, go after your goals. So I'm definitely feeling that is something that's improving for you, is your level of confidence in yourself. Okay, what is improving for pile number 3? What is improving? We've got the 3 of Wands, the Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing this almost like you guys are like taking the lead in your own life. You're making changes here that are for the better. The Moon energy. You're having the courage to face your fears. Okay? I'm seeing the 8 of Cups at the bottom. So this may even include having the confidence enough to walk away from things that do not serve you. Okay? There's a lot of lessons I feel like that you're learning here. Maybe you're really starting to see the lessons in some of the experiences that you've gone through. Enough to now know, okay, I don't always have to have my life this way, or I can change it. I can improve it. I can make it better. I can face my fears head on. I could face the fears, the doubts, the uncertainty, the confusion, and step out into my power versus staying afraid. Okay? Lacking confidence in yourself. So that's kind of more or less what I'm seeing this changing within you. And for some of you, yes, it could be someone in your life. I'm seeing earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and also fire sign energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have a strong Pisces, Virgo, and Leo energy here of someone who could very well be coming into, I don't know, it could be as simple as someone inspiring you, inspiring some type of change that's happening within you. Okay? And that could be sending you on a path of discovering yourself. Maybe looking deeper into the self, deeper introspective issues. Okay? Let's see what else, pile number 3. What is now improving your life? What is getting better for pile number 3? We have the fairy ring here, and it says new skills, advanced training, and rapid improvements. Okay? And I'm feeling more or less this change that's happening within you, which of course starts to be reflected outwards in the reality that you experience. Right? New skills, learning new skills, new ways of thinking, new ways of doing. We have the goose girl here with theft. Theft. That makes me feel like something that's been taken away. I don't know, maybe for some of you, literally you've gone through a theft. Maybe someone has literally taken something away from you. And the universe is kind of giving back to you. Others of you, it could be that you, I don't know why, this kind of gives me a vibe of like, I almost feel like codependency. Some of you moving away from a place of codependence. Like, I need to get stuff. I need to take. And more into the energy of flow. Equal give and take with energy here. We have change in the night, and it says you have changed quickly. So many of you are going through some really powerful, I feel like, change within inside of yourself. We have messages for a rabbit, and it says service to the animal world. Service to the animal world. Maybe some of you are strengthening the bond and the connection that you do have to animals. Or, I don't know, maybe some of you feel very connected into the animal spirits at this time. Okay. Animal spirit guides you might have. Those of you that have had pets that have passed on. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm kind of curious first about this and message with theft. I'm noticing this is number 15 too, which is the devil energy, which would be codependency, attachment. Okay, Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know about this energy of theft? Let's get a couple more. 2 more, Spirit. 2 more for this theft. 2 more for this theft. There's been some type of change or a shift of perspective. Ace of Cups. The 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. The 6 of Cups is more the energy of sharing, kindness, generosity. I don't know, maybe for some of you what's changing inside of you or changing, improving, is you're being more grateful. There's more gratitude. Especially when others are coming in to give you something, like gifts or helping you. And it may even be the other way around too, where you have been someone who's constantly been giving and giving. It's like the Ace of Cups energy is about something that is unlimited, something that has... I'm seeing how her little cup here is kind of overflowing. It's overflowing here. So no longer are you in this energy of theft, meaning that you're taking something or something's been taken from you. It's like there's more or less this change or this shift of perspective that's changing within you about you also being in the energy of sharing, giving from your heart, not just taking. You know what I'm saying? You're giving in return. You're being helpful. You're being kind towards others in the same way that other people could be kind towards you. Or, like I said, if you're the other way around, in which you've been someone who's constantly been giving and giving, and all people are doing is taking from you, that you recognize that maybe even for some of you, where you need to set some boundaries with people. You know, you're recognizing that this has to be kind of like this flow, this balance here between being, you know, definitely in an energy of gratitude. I don't know, maybe for some of you, you are feeling more grateful for people, certain people in your life for helping you. Maybe it is something that's really filling your heart with love. You know, maybe there's a lot to be released here. Healing that may happen for some of you. Okay, so the last cards I'm going to use are these little tea leaves, but this deck is really large. So I'm going to split it in half, and then we're going to pull some from this one and then some from the other one. So pile number 3, Spirit, what is now improving? What is improving now in pile number 3's life? What is improving? What is improving? What is improving in pile number 1's life? It's a lot. What is improving? It's like the whole deck. Okay, what is improving? Let's see. Let's get through it. Okay, so we have the club here, and it says someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, I'm seeing teardrops here. Great personal sorrow. I think these came out. You should accept valid criticism. And it says you'll be shown the way. You'll be shown the way. So you're receiving some type of guidance, like I said, some of you literally from elders. You should accept valid criticism. I don't know. Maybe this is you improving your relationships with your connections with others. Maybe, like I said, showing more gratitude towards others who are helping you. I mean, of course, it could be the other way around. We have the ear here with good news. So some of you are receiving some type of good news. I almost want to see what kind, but we'll see if there's any clues here. We have an exciting event. Success assured with good plans and hard work. We have the tent. I'm seeing career here too. The tent. And it says a temporary situation. So maybe for some of you, this is like temporary housing. I don't know. It could even be a temporary job. We have career coming up here. So improvements with career. Improvements maybe in a temporary situation you could be in right now. We have dark woman here. A dealings or relationship with a woman with a dark complexion or hair. Okay. So only take it if it resonates. We have an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. I don't know. Maybe some of you are dealing with somebody who's not so nice. We have money or property through an inheritance, a winning, or even a windfall. So some of you could even be, I don't know, maybe winning the lottery, some type of inheritance here. We have spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. The torch. And you will be shown the way. Maybe some of you are literally going through a spiritual awakening. We have the apple here. Temptation will test you. So I would say be discerning. If there's certain people or certain things that are coming into your life, make sure it's not a trick, right? Make sure it's something that's really in alignment with you, something that you really desire, something that's truly meant for you, because not everything that comes to us in life is the best for us, right? We have to really take some time to think about things. We have the broken bridge, an unsuccessful outcome to your problem. I don't know, maybe some of you have burned bridges or broken bridges in the past with people. Maybe that's something's coming to an end. We have the cracked cup here, dissatisfaction with life. New home, new attitude. Okay, so some of you literally getting into a new home. Maybe like I said, maybe your housing situation is improving. Maybe for those of you that have been feeling very dissatisfied with your life, this is something that's changing. Okay, we have the peacock here, and it says beware of great pride. Okay, so don't let your pride or your ego kind of get in the way. I want to know what this good news is. Okay, let's see. What is this good news for pile number 3? What is this good news about for pile number 3? The Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles, I mean, some of you, this could be a new job. This could be some type of a new start. I am seeing there is a little map here on the ground, and he's flipping the coin facing 2 different directions. So maybe some of you, this is moving. This is some type of new job opportunity. Maybe for some of you, it's a raise. Okay, the Page of Pentacles could be a start of a new project. It can also be beginning something new, starting something new. Do I want another one? Let's see. What's this good news for pile number 3? Wow. Some of you, yes, it is financial news, business, career opportunity. The 7 of Swords and the Hierophant. Some of you, quite literally, this could be kind of like we had earlier, an elder. The Hierophant can also be a teacher. Okay, someone who's very wise, giving you some type of knowledge. I especially feel someone that's going to be helping you. Because the 7 of Swords energy literally can be a theft. Okay, and we did have theft there. The 7 of Swords can be being sneaky, trying to get away with something. Somebody who's deceiving you. It could be someone around you, or it can even be if you've been deceptive. Okay, I'm not going to rule that out because it could go either way. If you've been deceptive, maybe it is temptation to be deceiving in some way, stealing something or taking something. Maybe it could be money. Okay, maybe if you've been, oh, this even gives me good news for those of you that are married and trying to separate property, money. This makes me feel like those of you that could be going through a divorce right now, legal stuff, where a person or a partner, it feels like a masculine energy here, has been trying to steal money or take money, hide money, to make it so that they were not giving you equal, like, split of, like, your assets. You're going to be receiving some good news about that person. I feel like giving you what it is that you're deserving of. Okay, some of you, I'm seeing that as well. Let's see what else for pile number 3, Spirit. What is now improving and getting better? Your financial situation. What is getting better for pile number 3? What is improving in their life? What is improving for pile 3? Okay, so we have the funnel here. And it says a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So those of you that feel like you've been going through a little bit of a difficult, challenging time, this is something that you're going to be able to move through, okay? We have the feather here, and it says someone you know is undependable and insincere, okay? So if this is someone, like I said, for some of you, paying attention to that, right? Paying attention to a person's behavior is going to be important for you. We have you will receive a gift. We also have muddled and unclear thinking. So those of you that have been feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit clouded, this is something that's passing on through. We've got a solid foundation, success with effort. Okay, success with effort. Good luck with the horseshoe. And we also have a dark man. Did we have the dark woman here? We did. A dark woman, dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. Okay. Now, it won't resonate for all of you, but I am seeing that here. What else did I want to say about this? Success with effort. This makes me feel some of you are, I don't know, investing time and energy into something. Some of you could even be getting like a higher level position. Good news about a higher level position. Like going into a higher level of management, I'm seeing. Okay. I'm also getting for some of you, especially with temptation will test you. Only because the 7 of Swords is here. Those of you that do receive some type of an offer here, okay, this is what I want to say about this. Those of you that are in a situation where, let's just say you're at a job right now and you're not happy. The company you're working for, you're not happy in it. And you know that it's not something that you truly want to do. Okay? Some of you might be receiving an offer here that's getting you to try to stay with this company. And the temptation is here of, oh, should I just stay then? They said that they'll pay me more. Should I just stay because of the money? Or should I just stay because they're going to give me a management position? Take your time, okay? Take your time with that, because even though it could be it's almost making me feel like look out for a trick, okay? Only because that Seven of Swords is here. The Seven of Swords can be a deceptive energy. It can create an illusion. So those of you that, let's just say you're in a job situation and you're not happy and you're like thinking, okay, I want to quit. But then all of a sudden in comes boss to say, oh no, don't quit. We'll give you this position. It's going to be so much better for you. You'll like it. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. Don't leave, right? So make sure that you really, really, it's what you want to do, okay? Because just because it's a position that could give you, more money, is it really what you want? Or is your heart really calling you into a completely different direction? Okay? Those of you that are in that situation, especially if you're like already 1 foot out the door, like I'm out of here, I'm going to quit. I really don't like this job. I really don't like this industry. And then yet still you're being tempted, like, here's a raise. How about it? How about you stay? You might still say no. Okay? So take your time, especially for those of you that are in that, because like I said, with the Eight of Cups, this is about us walking away from something that does not serve. So even if the offer looks good, is it really good? So take your time, okay, with that. Because we have here, temptation will test you. Let's see what this temptation is. And that might even be going into a relationship situation. Who knows? What is this temptation, Spirit, for pile number 3? What is this temptation? Maybe somebody could be tricky, Seven of Cups, which is about options with death. So this is basically Spirit saying here, you're going to have a bunch of options come in. Not all of them are going to be good ones. Okay? Not all of them are going to be good. Some things are not meant to be. This Death card is the need for ending something, breaking something, cutting away from something to explore other options. And yes, the Seven of Cups can be very overwhelming. Look at this guy trying to sell her all this stuff. He's like, you have this and you have this and you have that. And there's all these different things. And she's just like, ugh, which one? Which one do I choose? And he's like, I don't care. I just want your money. Give it to me. Right? So there's a need for you to really kind of focus on what your options are, what your opportunities that you have, right? To make sure that they are the best for you. Okay? Because the Seven of Cups can definitely put us in a place of illusion, right? There's so many good things that we see, but are they really good for us? Okay? The Death card could be making some big change for some of you, and also making sure with the Seven of Cups, both of these, they can create illusion. Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So you want to make sure that you're seeing things clearly, right? Understanding that there may be some temptation that comes in, but many of you, huge improvements with your career, with your money, with your finances. Like I said, some of you quite literally, you could be receiving some money here, maybe a legal situation that you've got going on, okay? So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 3, I do hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm seeing the bottom of the deck, Spirit's guiding me towards this. Pay attention to your health, okay? Pay attention to your health. Take care of yourself. Make sure that your mental health is good, emotional health, physical health. You're going to the doctor, getting your checkups, whatever it is that you need to do, especially if you've been noticing, what you're going through is starting to affect you, okay? Get what you need, okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.